Hey everyone, it's Erin Floto here, and I am here setting up a business notebook. So this is different for me. This is a traveler's notebook from Archer and Olive, and this was sent to me by the Archer and Olive team, so thank you so much for that. And I think I've talked about it in a lot of my previous videos where I'm kind of trying to figure out my life right now. It's not like some things are falling by the wayside, and that's not okay. So I am trying to reinvigorate myself by trying some new things. I've tried traveler's notebooks before. I've tried having multiple notebooks before, and it hasn't worked previously. But I'm wondering if it's going to work now that I am working from home for the foreseeable future, if it's gonna work in, I don't know, putting some like blinders on so that when I'm in this notebook, I'm only focusing on my business. When I'm in my other notebook, I'm focusing on other things. So that is my hope, and I will see how it works out, to be honest. And I thought it would be fun because I don't get to use my stickers a lot. Like, I don't use my sticker kits. I don't use like my new foiled stuff. I don't really get to use them, and I think that's kind of a shame because I really do like the products that I've been putting out there, and I think that maybe I should get to use my own products. That would be great. So I thought that this would be a nice way, because my business revolves around me doing stickers, that I use my sticker kits in my business notebook. It just like big light bulb there. So this first page is just a basic look at the month as a whole from day 1 to day 31 in August. And I go ahead and I highlight the weekends because I don't really do a lot. I mean, like, I do a lot of work on the weekends, but it's not videos. And I think what I want to use this main page for is to write down things that are due and videos that are getting posted. And I don't have a lot of stuff quote unquote due on the weekends. Sometimes I have live streams, but other than that, it's not, I try to leave my weekends for making stickers. So I just have kind of like this business schedule for the first page in August. So I am actually using stickers that are the quote-unquote miscuts that I've talked about in previous videos. So I am going to go ahead and list those because a lot of people said that they were interested, especially getting stickers for a discount if, you know, some of the word is cut off or the foil is not perfect and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and list those with the release that is coming up in August. So I will have more information coming out that week. I have to kind of figure out how much stock I have for doing that type of release. So I will let you know, and keep an eye out on my Instagram stories, and that's where I will have more information. So the next page I'm working on is my monthly goals page. So I'm just putting the header down with a frame and then just putting a big 1, 2, and 3. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do for my goals yet and how I want to like put them in here. I think I want to have some sort of progress bar, but I wasn't sure while I was working on this if that's something that I wanted. So I'm just setting up the main structure of the goals page because I like the idea of the frame. So I went ahead and did that, and I will figure out, I guess, tomorrow, since like it's almost August. Oh goodness, it's almost August. So I guess I will figure that out by tomorrow, how I want to set up like these progress bars. But overall, I know that I'm gonna have 3 major goals, one when it comes to YouTube, one when it comes to my Etsy/website, and then one when it comes to Instagram. So I'm trying to narrow down and keep a focus of like these overarching goals, and then break them down a little bit more while I'm going throughout the month. Then I decided to do a finance tracker. So this is specifically for business income and expenses. So I have the whole top portion is for business expenses. I don't need that much room because usually I'm only ordering a few things at a time. And I try to order ahead quite often so that I'm not getting in a predicament that I was at the beginning of the pandemic, where like my timelines were running pretty long because I was trying to figure out how to get certain things because they were non-essential items. So now I'm trying to have quite a bit of stock on hand. So I have the whole top part for my expenses, and then the bottom part I have for my income, where I have it set out as week 1, 2, 3, and 4. I did not do like certain income streams, if that makes sense. I just wanted to put my overall income for that week. So if I get a payout from YouTube, I'm not breaking it down by what my AdSense is for every week. It's just what that revenue is the week it comes in, if that makes sense. And then I do have a spot that I can put where the income is coming from. So if it comes from YouTube or an advertisement or something like that. So I have those down at the bottom. And then I wanted to add just a little bit more decoration, so I just added another sunflower towards the bottom. So the banners I have in my shop are fit for like just under an A5 size, so they're a little too long for this traveler's notebook, so I just nipped off the end a little bit and I put my August order tracker in here. So I have 2 pages for the order number, date, name, the items that the person is ordering, and then the cost. So I have 2 pages for that, and then I left an additional 2 pages because I put 1 line per item. So a lot of people order, 6, 7, 20 things at a time. So sometimes that even if my order, like my total order count is down, they are ordering a lot of items. So I definitely need a lot of space when it comes to my order tracker. So I have that whole first page, the second page, and then I left 2 pages blank that I can, hopefully, I will put more orders in. If not, then I can fill those in as quote pages or something like that, or figure out some other business thing that I would like to track and add that in there. But I really love this green. It's a little bit darker than a minty green, and oh, I love that color. I'm so thrilled with how that color came out. So I really am super excited about this sunflower kit. This actually came out last month, but it is my favorite flower, as my husband has mentioned on this channel before when he was doing the giveaway, and I just had to use this at some point. I knew I didn't really want to do a sunflower theme in my bullet journal, so I'm glad I was able to use it somewhere. So moving on, I grabbed another header banner situation from the sticker kit, and I just cut off a little bit of both sides. And what I love about this sticker is that this is actually from something that I experienced in my real life, when I lived in Georgia, I lived near the Blue Ridge Mountains, and there's a giant sunflower field at the bottom of one of, like, where I lived, at the bottom of the hill. There was this giant sunflower field, and so I took a lot of inspiration from, you know, my own life when it came to that banner in particular. So I am using this page for my videos to do a little bit of video planning. What I was doing in my bullet journal didn't really work, and I was having a pretty hard time when it came to figuring out how I wanted this page set up. But what I realized is that I really just needed a couple lines of space for each, like, video, so that I could jot down the main video, what, like, the couple pointers that I wanted to get through, if, you know, it was a video for cricket, or if it's a video for Archer and Olive, if it's just, I don't know, some other kind of artistic video that I wanted to do, if it was a watercolor video, you know? So what I wanted to do is have enough space for that, but then also make sure that I'm including a task list for my Patreon. And I started to put Patreon, and then I didn't like how it looked. So I ended up just picking up the sticker and moving it up, and that worked perfectly. So I had leftover habit tracker stickers from my August setup, so I decided just to grab one of those for my Patreon calendar. So I wrote in the numbers and then have little yellow dots, because I'm gonna put the yellow dots in the calendar once I figure out what the content calendar is for, what month? August, for August. And then I would go ahead and put all of those items in once I was done with that. And I should have remembered not to use this Muji gel pen when it comes to using any sort of marker over it. It does smudge a little bit. I went really lightly, so it ended up working out in the end. I did that off camera, so you won't see it, but I definitely recommend, if you're doing anything over pen, then you either wait if you want to use the Muji gel pen and put the marker down first and then the Muji gel pen over it, or you use a different pen. Like, I usually use, like, the Tombow Mono drawing pen if I want to put the pen down first, and then I'm figuring things out later. I should have waited, but I didn't, so it is what it is. So this priority sticker is actually from one of the patron-only exclusive sheets that my platinum tier patrons get. So basically what happens is 4 of the pages that they receive are pages that anyone can get, and then I design a page specifically for them, and, like, the color schemes of the words match this type of theme. So that is what I have for my business setup for August. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining me. And I really appreciate a lot of people giving me the space and support to try to figure out my life. I've really appreciated it. So thank you so much. I hope you like this video. If you want to see more videos, please let me know down in the comments below if you're interested in videos like this. And please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, all that kind of jazz. And I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.